In this video, let's talk about the manufacturing function. If this option is enabled by SoftSmile for your company, your admin can go to company info on the portal and see whether the option is turned on or off locally. To enable or disable it, go to Edit Company Settings and check or uncheck the manufacturing box. Manufacturing adds 3 additional statuses between export data and the final treatment status. These are manufacturing, which covers the production and printing process, and manufacturing modify, used when adjustments are required to complete production successfully. Then there is shipping, which applies when the aligners are printed, packaged, and sent to the recipient. Currently, the option is enabled. We click Save. If we go to the patient list and select Export Data Status, for example, and open a case, we can see the workflow. Notice that in this case, manufacturing is not assigned to anyone. This is intentional so that older cases, which may have already been printed or are in treatment, can move from export data directly to treatment without assigning an internal technician or SoftSmile as the manufacturer. This can be done by clicking the Move to Treatment button. The button is only available if manufacturing is not assigned to anyone. Right now, we won't click it to preserve the case history. If we assign a technician or manufacturer now, a role with manufacturing permission, the workflow changes. Once manufacturing is assigned, the Move to Treatment button becomes disabled, and the hint shows that only a user with post-processing permission can move the case forward in manufacturing. At this point, we assign another user. We assign post-processing to our user. A Move to Manufacturing button appears. Being assigned as the post-processor, we can pass the case forward into manufacturing and indicate that this user is ready for production. Clicking this button shows a slide with export artifacts. In this case, there are 6 export artifacts, and as the post-processor, we know which one is correct and should be sent to print. By default, the last export is selected, as it is correct in 99% of cases. Other exports can be selected or downloaded. We select the last one and proceed with manufacturing. The status changes to manufacturing. At this point, production is ongoing in the manufacturing facilities, and if a collision occurs, such as the milling tool not fitting, adjustments may be needed. We can create a modification request. As the manufacturer responsible for this step, we click Modify Request and write instructions, for example, to adjust the cut because the milling tool doesn't fit properly. After submitting, the status changes to Manufacturing Modify. Note that it has the same color as post-processing, meaning the post-processor must make the adjustments before production. Since we are assigned as the post-processor, the button layout changes slightly to accommodate longer titles. Let's open this case and make adjustments. We click Open Case and can return it to manufacturing as the post-processor. We select the updated export artifact, which is now export number 6 because we created a new corrected export. We select it again, and the status returns to manufacturing. If everything proceeds correctly, we can then move the case to shipping. As the manufacturer, we click Move to Shipping and confirm validation. We click Yes, and the status changes to shipping. This represents the final production step before treatment. When the doctor receives the package, they hand the aligners to the patient, who begins treatment according to the treatment plan. The case can then be moved to treatment as the final status. This procedure is a manual transition through manufacturing when manufacturing is not assigned to a third party, such as SoftSmile. And this is how manufacturing works. Please note that some sequences in this video were shortened. Thank you for watching.